Glax, your weapon seems extra shiny.
Ça quoi?
Your weapon seems extra shiny.
Do I have any
Nice.
for this wax?
Yeah.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Okay, this is the one with the moats. Okay, moats. Everybody in.
Next one. Yeah, don't get by those. This essence outside the bubble, of course.
Well, we need to click it at least. Okay, there we go.
There's an ad back there on
Yeah,
camp.
Thank you. And I can't move quickly with carrying this orb. Okay, grab him, go grab the boss, drag the all the ads to him. And remember to be really close, like right under the boss, basically.
Essence.
Remember to run that out when you get the arrow over your head.
Shoot, sorry, I didn't even know that I had it. I was not paying attention.
That's okay, I didn't see it either. And avoid those. You need to move out a little bit farther than that, Blackbeard. Thank you.
Essence.
He's doing this crap on me.
Hello. Sorry I'm late.
It's okay.
Essence.
Hero, please. Good job. Let's get up. Whoops, too late. We're engaged.
Do you need me to res someone?
No, a portal. Drowa. Just join the group.
I was gonna ask if anybody had heard from Drowa.
No, you.
Lightning outside. Oh. Look at the lightning.
Set a solar back there for you too.
Thank you.
Wait, so?
No, we're... Tanks won't stop.
I'm saving you from the crash.
I guess we're still doing trash. I know, you got up there.
You have discovered an ancient translocator. With it, you can access the sacred battle and move through it. The mysteries of the Sepulcher are yours to unlock. I shall be taking extensive notes.
So now we are going where?
Can we summon Allie back up here?
Oh, whoops. Did we lose him?
Yeah, we
I
can
got-
actually go to Anduin's thing. It's a
Yeah,
and then
let's-
summon everybody from there. Domination's Grasp.
Good call.
Even go.
I got him.
She's cool like that.
A hero.
Glad I turned around. I missed the loop.
I have a request.
Okay.
Is it Duran Duran?
Yes. But no, at some point, can we clear... We don't even have to do it today. We can do it Thursday after we clear or something. But I need one more Maw-forged bridle from the chest that we can open up down at the southern...
Oh, right. Okay.
And that'll be my last protoform synthesis mount, other than the red reward one.
No kidding. That's pretty awesome. I think I'm like a third of the way done with the mounts.
I can't seem to get the blueprints.
Just wowhead them, and then just look up where they are. That's where I did one day. I got bored, just looked up where all the ones were that I didn't have, and just went around and farmed them. And then I've just slowly been getting the Genesis modes from Alts, doing dailies out there in Zereth Mortis, building them up.
That requires farming and doing alts in Zereth Mortis.
Pretty much.
I have Vantage runes.
Let's go ahead and do that.
Who has Vantage runes? Goya.
I made a caps lock. It wasn't that funny, but it was funny.
Look at my left foot.
Yes, you have smashed toes?
Oh boy.
Apparently, I also
Thank
smashed
you.
my toes
Hungry like the
at
wolf.
some point during this whole mess. Because that showed up not too long
God, you
ago.
need a flask.
2 days ago.
Nope, thank you though.
And that's
Got
the
some.
only thing I've done that could have possibly done. I'm like, what is this? I'm like, I can get bruised.
Why is everybody
And
saying
my
thank you?
hasn't gone away.
How's everybody's what? I
I
missed
must have
that.
bruised myself good and deep.
You want to get a Vantis rune from Goya.
Oh. Is everybody standing on it?
Yep.
Yeah. He's by the spotlight.
Just click on his raid frame.
Okay, let me make up another one. So this will be, what are we? That.
Gonna do group while we're sitting here doing that?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, so who's next?
PH. Do you need a room? Oh, I didn't get one. This is Janelle. May. I don't even know what it is.
You right click on the boss on Anduin, and then you left click on the rune, and it gives you
Other way around.
Oh yeah, don't right
yeah,
click
left
him.
click. Sorry, left click on the boss. It gives you 100 versatility. You can only use one per week in the raid.
So who doesn't have one?
Indoor. Thank you.
I think I got one. What does it look like?
Did Blackbeard get one?
Yeah, I did.
His mic hasn't been working for a while, so you'll have to type in chat.
I gave him one, but nothing's happening. So I wonder if he's like snuck off briefly.
Oh, he did say BRB.
Okay.
Honestly, if you had a problem in this app, I could. I mean, I would, but sure. You have what you want for it? I don't know why. And I'm not gonna export you. But if you're gonna offer money, I'm not gonna accept.
We're going to try this group arrangement. So the fight is 3 phases. The first phase, well, actually, it's kind of a repeating phase, but the first phases change slightly as you go along. So the first phase, we're going to DPS him. He's going to make a circle around him. We're going to stand in that circle. It's a healing circle. If your health is low, like 25% or less, do not get in the healing circle because you cannot be healed while you're in it. So step out, and the healers will catch you. But otherwise, everybody should be in unless you have the star. If you have the star, you don't want to pull it through the group. There's going to be, let's pretend Uther is Anduin, and there's going to be a small side to the circle and a big side to the circle. He's going to be standing towards one side. If you get the star, go to, run out from the small side. Don't go through the big side where everybody's standing. There are going to be 3 people who get it, and so what you should do is kind of like one go to the right, one to the left, and one kind of middle. If that doesn't, I mean, not strictly that way, but just don't be on top of each other, and you don't have to run out like to across the platform all the way. You just run out. When you see the orb release from Anduin, then you just move, and then it's going to boomerang. So don't go back in that exact spot, because then it'll go out and it'll come back. Everybody else should look for that too. I mean, it's a line that is pointing to the people, so be aware of that. So DPS him, get in the circle, get rid of the healing circle, and then we're going to need to spread out. And half the people will get sunlight-looking things over their head, and the other half will have like black mist things over their head. The black mist and the sunlight wants to get together. Black mist does not want to touch black mist. Sunlight does not want to touch sunlight. So we spread out, not like way at the edge. We just spread out from each other. And as soon as the symbols show up, the people with the sunlight stay still. The people with the black mist go to the sunlight people. The last 2 people can go to the center. It doesn't hurt. If you don't have a symbol, it won't hurt. So you can run over people who do not have it, but don't run over anybody else like of your same color. Then we have the down phase. Sorry, just trying to think what order things are coming in. And so the first group to go down it's going to be Agrona's group. And that is Indori, Zeph, Tomb, DH, Arwen, and me. Allie, you stay up in both phases. Don't go down.
Yay!
And the way that you go down is there's going to be a half circle that emanates from Anduin, and it'll be like black stuff on the ground, and so you stand in it. Nobody who's not going, everybody who's not going down does not want to be in that. Everybody who's going down wants to be in that. The down phase includes 1 large ad, 4 smaller ads that need to be DPS'd, and 4 ads that need to be healed. And so the ones that are the DPS ads, the large ad is priority, but the tank is going to drag them around to the other ads. So don't engage an ad unless the tank is near it, because we're going to hard CC them. So each group has a hunter, each group has a rogue. If you have a hard, we'll do our best to hard CC them. Don't mess with them until the tank is at them. And it's really important that we get the large one down. The first group, our aim is to get them all down and heal them all. That way it's a little more leeway for the second group. I mean, I don't know about the makeup of these two groups. I just like picked people from like class so that we were spread out. So do our best. If we don't kill him on the first pull, then I will adjust I'll look at that and adjust it if I think it's necessary. Otherwise, we'll just continue with this makeup of group. Then we come back up after they're dead or the time elapses, and then we continue. Because it's those same things, the healing circle, the light and dark symbols, and we're going to get the stars. So then after both groups go down, we're going to get the intermediate phase, and that is when Anduin becomes, you can still attack him, but he doesn't take any damage. And right about here on this little arrowhead shaped thing, triangle, is where the Lich King is going to show up. And so or a ghost, whatever. What we do then is we ignore Anduin, we blow all our cooldowns, we use hero, everybody stacks near the ghost guy, and we DPS him down. The reason why we need to be near him is because there's going to be 10,000 little ads, and it's much easier if they come to us, and we can just AoE him down. The damage that we do to the ad is damage to Anduin, but it's percentage-wise it's higher, so it's a better to DPS down the ghost ad as much as possible, because Anduin's health, you'll notice, goes down quite slowly. Second phase after that is the same, except with the addition of, in the up phase, we're going to get 3 large ads, and that's what these markers are also for. We want those all to be hard CC'd. The tank picks one, goes to it, and we DPS that one. Do not mess with the others that are hard CC'd until the tank is on them, because they will free cast a thing that spheres us everywhere, and if it gets off a couple of times, we'll wipe. So same thing. Otherwise, in the second phase, or back in the first phase, healing circle, light and dark, arrows. The balls, the stars, and then we have ads. Then we go down again. Then we come back up, and then we kill the ghost ad, and then we start the last phase. And in the last phase around Anduin, there's going to be a big foggy circle on the ground. Don't stand in that. The tanks are going to pull him out of there. And then we're going to get the same thing where we have to spread out, but we don't get together with anybody. What we'll do is a few people at a time will step into the center thing and get out, because that will cleanse you, but we can't do it all at once, because they do every time someone does it, it does AoE to the group. So if we all went in, we'd be taking a giant hit on the group. And that's pretty much it, unless somebody can think of something I forgot.
The walls of walking ads.
Oh, right. The second time that the ghost guy comes up, there will be like walls of walking ads. The tank is going to drag the ghost guy around to safe spaces. Try to follow the tank so that the ads will be near him. But the thing with the ads is they have to go down before the phase ends, and we'll get 2 waves in each turn. They have to go down before the phase ends, because they become empowered essentially, and are very difficult to kill after the phase ends. So we just want to get those all down. And so that, we just want to try to stay together as much as possible. Obviously, if you're getting, if you're in the path of the walking guys, don't stay where you are. Go whichever way you need to get out of it. Preferably the way the tank's going, but, if not, that's fine. Just get back as soon as you can.
Alright, so
Everybody in this? Would you turn Anduin around, please, so he's facing the same part? Thank you. Okay, spread out. Darks, go to light. Go to the middle. There you go. Whoever's last group, yeah. This is the first group, which is the first and second group.
you want to come in with that, Ellen?
Oh no, I just killed Quill. I am so sorry.
Did it on purpose.
This is the second group. Okay, everybody in?
We're gonna need a slow on or freeze on this one. It's about to come in the middle. Go ahead and stun it.
Okay, spread out.
One about to reach mid. I think one made it.
Okay, as soon as he nails, stop. We don't bother BPSing him. Hero, please. Watch your own house. We didn't get enough. Can we get Randy up, please? Never mind. Just wipe it. Yeah, that's what happens if we don't get enough of the ad stamp. And I know that we missed at least one in the first group.
Mary.
I think we missed 2 in the second.
Plus, we didn't get the big ad down.
We didn't get the big head down in the second group.
Yeah, focus on the big ad because he has a larger percentage than the smaller ads. Oops. I think Blightbeard might have gone the wrong way. Also, we can see those circles from the emitter, both in the up and the down phase. It's important that somebody at least stands in each one. We're only going to get 2 of them now. They changed it from 3 to 2. And again, as many people as can stand in each one, but if it's like out of the way or something, at least one person needs to stand in it. because it does a pop and damage to the raid. I think it's a dot, in fact. If nobody's standing in it.
Anybody need candies?
I am good, thank you.
Remember to go down this time.
Spread out. Remember, lights stand still so that so everybody's not running everywhere.
I don't see. Oh, there we
Blacks need to find the lights.
go. Thanks, Tomb.
Good.
Spell
This
Alliance
is-
when you can.
Getting the one that's between purple and whatever. Whoops. Got a dot on it.
I have
Go
a
around.
Lost 3 of them.
Yep.
That's the white.
Yep. Let's just go ahead and jump off. Yeah, so only be on the one the tank is near. The other ones are going to be like CC'd. So
So should we follow behind the tank, or how are we doing that?
where the big ad is, there should be he'll be near a small ad. So just follow the big ad, and if there's a small ad near, kill that one. We just don't want to start killing the other three because we need to CC them because they're going to continue marching towards Anduin, and if they reach him, then we don't get the benefit of them.
I'm gonna CC the ad to the left of the boss when we go down.
Okay, I usually do the one that's across from where we are, so I just run across and do that one.
Even if you can't put a hard CC on an ad, the slow will be helpful.
Yeah, I think Dave often does that druid
The roots.
root thing.
I'm trying to res May, but I can't find her.
I just looked around and I realized I was under the bridge, so I just released and I'm on my way back.
Oh, okay.
I was just having Bretley explain the Wicked Star to me, that's why I didn't realize
That's okay.
that. Sorry. I'm on my way.
No worries. Cycle buffs, please.
Anybody needs augment runes? I got 100 of them.
I've got 200 of them.
Augmentin.
At least it smells good. Yes.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. AOE is in.
Everybody in the circle. Spread out.
AOE is in.
Go to the center, you two. The last two, just go to the middle by the boss. There you go. So these.
Dang it.
Okay, go to the other side.
Or if I did that right, but I tried.
Everybody needs to be on this. We didn't get the big ad down. Let's wipe it.
Dang it, the star's on me again.
AOE is in.
All that all.
I have many lucky toaster you like.
Zeph, do you know if those ads in the down phase can be sheeped?
I can try.
Okay. Stu will put his ice trap on one, and I'm going to blind one. If but there's 3 of them, and one is getting there pretty quickly. I'll wait until you two do it. So just pick one and sheep it, if you can. If you can't, well, no, soon enough.
I'll say.
Glax, you might need to hex one on down group. Because I know Quill and myself can at least cover one.
Bill
Maybe
can
join
too.
user.
Bill can cover one.
Okay.
But yeah, it's helpful to have as many as possible who can do it.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. AOE is in.
Everybody in? Dispel whoever has that, please. Should do it while we're in the thing, not after.
AOE is in.
One. Yeah, one light is not going to have anything. Just use a cooldown.
There's no healer down.
I went pretty quick, sorry.
Bill Drow.
Okay, we didn't get it again. Let's jump.
AOE is incoming.
Sorry, I didn't even go down with the group. I was so distracted by the fact that there were 4 diamonds and no yellows.
I think I did the same.
The thing is, I think that the faded ability that needs to be dispelled is always going to come up when we're in the healing circle, and it should dispel it as soon as possible, because if not, we have to wait until after the other phase, the light and dark phase.
I think it's also we're grouping up to soak those and the small circle, so whenever we're trying to spread out, we're all grouped up, and the purple and yellow drops on us, and it automatically does some of them.
Exactly, and that's what happened that time. So as soon as you see that the person has the pyramid, the faded ability, just dispel them. When we're like, it should happen as soon as that circle comes up and we're all in it. That's what it's happened for the last, well, every pull.
Is it something my imp can dispel? Is it magic?
I don't know what it is.
Healers can get it.
No, yeah, it's a thing that's on friendlies, not an enemy. I don't think your imp can do it on friendlies.
No, my imp dispels a magic effect from an ally.
There you go. Just make sure they're kind of near the group when they do it, because otherwise we might miss whatever circle.
Okay, dispel me. Oh, there we go.
Also,
They spread out.
All of the... There we go.
Go in the middle. There you, meet each other. There you go. First group. They just concentrate on the big guy.
I can't achieve it, so.
dispel yourself, Clack.
That's okay. If we get the others, we're all good.
Gotta finish soaking the circle? Never mind, stop.
Okay, we got the big guy and two little guys.
Oh crap.
This is the second
I
group?
can't get down because I'm a seed.
Okay.
Yeah, I missed.
Zeph, can you come in with that, please? Oh, never mind. Yeah, when you get the pyramid over your head, it needs to. Everybody in this circle, please. Healing circle. Watch for the stars. Back in the healing circle. Spread out.
Very good.
Get DH up, please.
Spell drop.
I'm trying to. Did I get you?
Yep, I'm good. Thank you.
Hero, please. Okay, when you start seeing that where the souls are going into the other to Anduin, it's almost done. And that's now we repeat the first phase except with big ads. Again, only go where the tank goes. Don't go to the others. Hard CC, please. Tank's gonna go to Skull. Take those stars out. Soak these. Tank's gonna go to X. Don't move. Don't start the other. This is first group. Interrupt him.
I didn't make it down.
Mama! There too!
Ignore this one. I'm just CCing.
Oh, dispel drop.
No.
Two got it.
Let's get the big guy down.
No.
Oh,
Mary.
Okay, I think we'll be
He
all
hurt
right.
himself.
Huh?
He hurt himself. No, that's the same thing. That's what I'm saying. He hurt himself.
Okay, same thing with big ads. Skull.
one free cast.
There you go. There you go. Okay, don't mess with it. Second group, go down.
Dispel drop.
Down.
Okay, wipe it up. That was progress. It was good. The first time, did you see how on the first time on the ghost guy, the Lich King or whatever, that our health didn't like bounce around so much? That's because we got enough of those ads down. So the first group only got the big ad and 2 of the small ads. And so if the second group can get whatever they got that time before the first.
We got them all in that second try.
Nice.
Yeah, on the second go round, you had just said, don't move, so I didn't go down.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean that.
That time I figured it out, it was too late.
I think I was don't moving for some other completely different reason that I didn't specify, which, so that's on me.
Yeah, no matter what, we've got to go down.
Yeah, if we can get past that second Arthas phase, where we get him in the ads, and then we'll get the wall too, the wall of walking guys, walking ghouls, I think there. Anyway, if we can get past that, it's cake. The last phase is so easy. So it's the down phase when we're split that is really challenging.
Still got 22 minutes.
And Blightbeard was he needs to be BRB real quick.
Has anyone seen the new Rings of Power show?
Yep.
Randy has.
I liked it. I think it's as promised. You know, there was a lot of setting up the first 2 episodes.
Yeah.
No spoilers.
That's the Middle Earth one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that the one with all the dragons and the blonde people, right?
No, that's the House of Dragons.
Don't listen to him.
Well, a lot of elves are blonde.
See? There was a dragon from LA. What was his name? Smog or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of people are raising a stink because the hobbits are Harfoots. They had black people portraying some of them.
Yeah, that pisses me off.
Even though in Tolkien's story, he said that the Harfoots were browner of complexion than hobbits. It's in his
Exactly.
I don't see why people are freaking out about it. If they actually knew anything about it, they would know that. But people are nitpicking about whatever they can. I just don't get it.
Yeah, I think a lot of them are people who are upset about the idea that there are non-whites in Middle Earth.
Yeah.
Well,
even though Peter Jackson had non-white people in Middle Earth, he did it with Lake Town. There were plenty of black people in that one and in other areas.
I love people complain about what's not possible in a fictional world.
Exactly. The dude that played the main Harfoot, he said they'll believe in dragons, but a black hobbit is beyond belief.
That's just violating nature.
Well, I did think it was kind of odd, though, in the Peter Jackson one, that because in the book, Gollum is described as black as night, and he was not. He was
just
as pale as, Anyway.
We need to tell Andy Serkis to get a tan.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, you grew up in a trailer park in Kentucky. See what you look like. Come on.
Trailer park in Alabama.
Oh, that's hard right there.
Everybody in? Spread out. But 2 blacks, 2 whites, or 2 lights, whatever.
We're still talking about the
First
Hobbit?
group, apparently.
Oh, watch out, Melee. Watch out.
Ah, shoot.
Everyone in the pool.
Sorry. Oh my gosh, it's like, go in, go out, go in, go out.
Yeah, it's very mobile.
Come to me.
Where are all of the... Okay, so now I have a star and I don't have a partner.
If there's not one, you might have to just try to do as much damage mitigation as possible.
Okay, second group.
Can't go in again.
Soak these. Everybody in a circle. Except for the stars. Go out, stars.
Zads can be stunned.
Oh, don't run. There you go. Thank you.
Missed one of the small ads.
White one.
Ah,
Oh, they're out. Make sure that they're in with closer to the group, though. This time it didn't really matter, but
Well, it does because we don't have the buff that ghost.
Hero, please. Make sure you're close together because the ads will come to us. We're going to CC all these ads. Thanks, Ray. On the ad, not Anduin. Okay, first group. Keep that guy interrupted. Need one of these others CC'd.
Bill Quip.
Watch for all those stars flying about. Hard CC. Good. Whoops, we were on Skull, I thought. Never mind, just keep them interrupted. Make sure they're interrupted. That was second group down.
Oh, I didn't even see it. I missed it.
There's a lot of people there, so go ahead and
We
look
have
it up.
too many stars going through the middle of it.
Yep.
Alright, I need a quick AFK. I'll try to...
We're going to take a break here, actually, because flasks and stuff.
All right.
Break time.
Soup is still up, so you might want to eat before you go off.
Seeing who's back. Okay. Yeah, about the stars. Ideally, as Bill said, everybody is either behind or in front. I mean, ranged can always be in front. Melee wants to be behind because of getting parried and stuff. But if everybody's kind of in front and behind, then when the stars come out, the sides are free. But yeah, it's difficult when you're during the phases when he's being dragged around. And we get 3 stars in rapid succession. So just we need to really pay attention to that. How many stars there are, where they're headed. If you have to step out because a star is coming and it's coming right through the group, if you have to move for a moment for it to go out and come back in, and you lose DPS at that period of time, don't worry about it. I mean, it's better to not get hit by the star because it leaves some sort of dot on you. Okay, is there any questions? I think the groups are fine. I'm going to leave them the way they are. Indoors, not quite back yet, so. Here's a new fresh soul well. By the way, the DPS on the Arthas phase is really excellent because we're getting him down to almost 40%, and he will transition to last phase no matter what at 10. So.
Yeah, and if we can get the buff from the whatchamacallit right before then, yeah, that really allows us to tee off on him.
Creation cell. While I'm thinking about it, for those of you who did not go to Drunk Raid, or who often doesn't go, and it doesn't matter, but they are going to start, they're going to just do a fresh start this week, but after this week, they're going to do the skip. They're going to, so that people, if you've missed any of the later bosses, you can try to get them then. They want everybody to help everybody get them out. There's also, I don't know if any of you were on doing Warlords with the Friendship Moose. They're doing Friendship Crab, and it is, I need to find them on my thing.
Turkey Pugs?
Turkey Pugs, yep. So they've got Friendship Moose going on right now. I think it's Mondays and Fridays or something like that. So if that, and what that is, if you didn't do it back then, they will do their true carries of the last boss in heroic to get you the mount. So it's the crab boss. I mean, it's not the crab boss. It's the jailer on heroic, and it is a lottery system. You have to show up, and then there's some sort of interaction. And that was funny because I kept telling the guild about it, and everybody else got in, and I never did. So I finally had a friend who had a guild that carried me. Well, sort of carried me. But the true carries, what they do, and if they're doing it the same way, is they actually have you die right up front, so that you're actually not like having to do the mechanics or learn the mechanics or anything. And they usually do, I don't know, several runs each night that they do it. So if that's something that you are interested in, getting the crab mount, then that's something to look into.
Is there a food bill?
I think it's gone.
Okay. I got first.
Second flask.
Don't forget oils or whatever.
Oh, yeah, and just to clarify, it's Perky Pugs on Discord. That's where the Friendship Crab thing is. So they also do other runs. They do like achievement runs and other things, and those are more put together groups. Rather, it's not a lottery system like the Friendship Crab. So, anyway, just thought I'd let you guys know.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Everybody in? Soak these. Spread out. Go to the middle. Go to the middle. On the boss. There you go. Sorry, I guess in the middle isn't very clear. When I say that, I mean on the boss, because I can see that the dark person, or the person with the dark, was there.
There were 2 people with it, and it didn't go away.
Yeah, sometimes they're a little slow.
Smell good.
This is the second group.
Dispel drop.
Everybody in, except the star. Watch those
Whatever
stars.
you do, please don't run the stars to the tank.
Try to aim it so that the
Spread
star
out.
goes through the pets, which should usually be behind the boss.
Good job.
Yeah, the silence is
Cut 'em
bad
off.
for the tanks.
Spell that. There you go. Good. Hero, please.
I'm in a raid right now. You can't hear it?
No. I guess it was your phone for a while, but I don't really get it.
Yeah, I did turn it down, so.
So we're going to get the ads. Thanks, Round Skull.
Yeah, there you go. Good job.
Okay, you're on the wrong one.
Why do you put that wing over there?
I need somebody to come over and thank you. Whoops. To interrupt because I have to go down.
First card.
Comes in. Yeah, there you go. Spell lead.
Just have this one extra. Oh, there you go. I couldn't hardly see it because I had to use it.
Amen.
Watch the stars. Okay, more ads. Thanks on Skull. Which is the orange circle, sorry.
Shit, sorry, I just broke X.
So can somebody do X? There you go.
I'll be able to CC from it. What about to make it in mid? Can we have a stun on this one?
Everybody on circle? Don't forget, we're on the ad, not the bot. Okay, on the last one. Okay, good. Okay, we're gonna have the walking things, ghouls. We still want to put as much DPS on the falling thing as possible. Okay, don't
They're
let
right
those. Yep, come to the tank. Come to the boss. Move slightly out. We should be good. Whoops. Run away. Okay, come in because we need to get these ads. We need to AoE the heck out of these ads. Good. Okay, watch it. There we go. Last phase. Don't stand in the circle. The tanks are going to pull them out. If you've got a potion up, go ahead and use it. Spread out. Group 1, dip into the circle and come out. Group 2, wait until I call it though. We need a little break in between. Okay, wait. Group 3, dispel that. I mean, soak that.
Chapter start.
Personal cooldowns for health, please. Spread out. Group 1. Group 2. Watch your health. Okay, whoever's closest, go.
Sorry, Randy, I got hit by like 6 wicked stars there. It felt like I was
Yes, I know, they were like everywhere.
Nope.
Crazy.
That happens. Don't worry about it. We got them.
I'm gonna watch this cinematic which I've never gotten a chance to watch before.
The cinematic.
Which one?
Where Jaina yells, Aaron! You know, the blade, Varian comes, puts his hand on the shoulder, and then
that one.
Sarah,
Yeah.
Sarfang, that didn't sound right.
But someone with a res, wait, so you can res the people after they watch the thing.
Legacy and ours are with you, even here. All but finished.
That sounds like you were in pain over there.
It was Anduin. And now he's got all the jailerness off of him. And the Stormwind music. Uther and Sylvanas. Oh. Arthas's last little flicker. They misspelled judgment.
At this transport portal, there's just proceed. So
Target cannot be resurrected.
we're going to Ragalon first.
One fragment. Another fragment aims blade instead of her. Normal. Okay.
Oh, Ragalon.
Get him, Ram.
Well, I was gonna.
So a couple days ago, he asked me, "Do you think I can solo the world boss, the one over in Venthyr country?" And I was like, "Well, maybe." I said, "But it'll take you a while." And he comes back later, he says, "I did it." So, we want to kill this big astral particle in the middle, because otherwise things just keep coming. And then just clean up the little motes.
I think Blizzard hates casters.
Sometimes they do. Sometimes they really hate melee too. Okay, be careful if you jump off, you can fall. So.
Oh, thanks. Spider jumped on me.
And then there's another jump off with a gap.
You're at least we can summon you if we can't get to your.
I listened, but.
Got that sidestep going on.
Someone click.
It's a pretty short run.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, but you have to do the jumps again.
Release class. Drop a soup.
Okay, barrier. Good to know. We just need to stay on top of it. Thank you for the food. I was going to ask if people needed it, which I thought they did. So I guess technically this is a two-phase repeating fight, but the second phase kind of blends into the first phase, and it's not a obviously separate thing. So what we'll do is we'll pull the boss approximately to the moons, not to the center of the thing, but close to. There's an orb that's going to show up over here on this platform that we don't want to DPS right away because it'll come back, and we need to have it go down it when the boss is near 100 energy or whatever it is. So we DPS the boss, and while that's happening, little orbs. This raid is big on orbs. Actually, this whole expansion. Little orbs are going to start moving towards the boss, and you want to DPS those down because they leave a patch on the ground that we need to use. So when you get, what's it called? Okay, dark eclipse. You get a big arrow thing over your head, I believe. And so what you need to do then is you will see the little patches will have like an arrow on them. Maybe you don't get an arrow, maybe it's just the patches. But when you get dark eclipse, just run through it. You don't need to stand in it or anything. You just run through it. It takes it off of you, and it puts a 5-yard circle around you for like 3 seconds. So don't go close to anybody, otherwise you're going to bounce them. So you can still DPS and whatever, but just, melee obviously can't go into melee, but everybody else, ranged people, can still DPS. You just don't want to be standing near people. More than one person can use one of those circles. So for those people who have done it on heroic, you can't. So those are important to get down because you don't want those to get to Rygalon either. So little orbs, high priority. There's going to be lines, lots and lots of lines on the ground. There'll be all over the place, crisscrossing. Just don't stand on them. So again, lots of movement. Sorry, casters. When Rygalon gets close to 100% energy, I believe it is, we need to DPS down the orb ASAP. Because what we need to have happen is when he gets to 100 energy, he's going to basically do an attack that covers the entire room, and we need to be at a safe spot. Those safe spots are little circles. They'll be kind of glowy or golden or something. On one side of the room. They won't be like one on here and then one way over there. It'll be like, they'll be clustered, and you'll see them. And so only one person can stand in one circle though. So be careful and pay attention to, if you're trying to go to a circle and somebody else is there. I think people with speed boosts, I do, I think other people with speed boosts do too. They try to go to the farther ones to save the closer ones for people who don't have so much speed. But everybody has to be in it, tanks included. Everybody needs to be in one of those circles. It'll explode, the room will explode, and we'll be done, and we'll go back to DPSing him. And that's the second phase, and it'll say phase coming or something like that, but I honestly don't see any difference. It's just the same thing. And that's the entire fight. But the trick with this fight is that it is a bit of a DPS check. We shouldn't have a problem, but we do need to stay on top of the, Bill pointed out that it's the protoform barrier one. So as soon as barrier comes up, Rygalon's not taking any damage, kill the barrier, go back to the ads, or the orbs and the barrier, or Rygalon. Okay, let's get a pull in so you guys can see it. This fight is considerably more simple in mechanics than Anduin. You have to get these quasars down.
guess I missed what I'm supposed to do when I have the dark star on me.
Do you see the circle? The black circle? There's a small black circle that looks like it's smoking up into the air. That's you just run through that. It'll have a big arrow over it when you have dark eclipse. If you don't go it does an AoE damage to the whole raid.
Res.
There's a repair guy here if you need, if you release.
Is it where the moon is?
No, it'll be on the ground. There'll be like several of them. Wherever the motes, or whatever they're called, quasars, wherever they die, there'll be one. So that's why we need to kill the quasars.
I saw black lines.
Yeah, they're black lines, but they're also going to be black circles. And they're not like big. They're about the size of the stone soup kettle.
Oh, okay. I probably just need to change my view.
Yeah, you'll have that like smoky thing on your head, but then you just go and run through one of those black circles. It'll have like a pointy thing above it.
I think DBM tells you when it's on you too.
Yeah, it does.
Kind of looks like a smoking black hole in the ground.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly what it looks like.
One thing is when you kill a quasar, make sure you don't step in it right away too.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't use it up, but it does knock you back, so. They don't last forever, though, either, so. Okay, quasars.
Okay. Ah, there it is. I see. Oh, Event Horizon on me now. What do I do with an Event Horizon?
Do you have like a circle on the ground, white one?
Well, not anymore, but
it just disappears after a while. You just don't want to like run into people with that. Yeah, that's why we need to do that. I was bad on timing that. Okay, wipe it up. So did you guys see the blue circles? They were over here by where the priest angel is. They were on the ground over here. Kind of where you see all these orby things right now. Sorry, I should have just jumped. So that you could res us.
So I had dark eclipse. I went into one of the black hole things and died immediately.
Do you
But I
have
was
to
taking a lot
stand
of
in it
ticking
or just run
damage.
through it?
You just run through it. You don't need to stand in it.
Yeah, dark eclipse went off, but then I died. Because I was taking a lot of ticking damage from something. I don't know exactly what.
But you were just, dark eclipse went off, or it went off after, I mean, it like was removed by the...
It was removed.
Okay. Was it at the end, right before everybody died?
Yeah, just before that.
Okay. What happened is the boss was doing his massive bang, because it kind of
No, it was before
winds
that.
up.
It was before that. It
It
just
wasn't
before
the
that.
actual explosion. It was he starts he does damage before he does the explosion. So the problem is that there wasn't any circles up. And let me see what else. It could be.
Let me just look at my log, see what it was.
That'd be good.
Quasar radiation of a whole bunch of them, and then dark collapse was what did me in. I got hit by dark
Okay.
eclipse a bunch of times, but I didn't step in any until I actually had the thing over my head.
Okay, so Dark Eclipse does do a ticking damage on you until you take it off, and then it does.
Yeah, I was taking the ticking damage, which was not small.
Yeah, it's well, it's 4K, well, almost 5K every second. So it's not like tiny, but it's not like huge either. And that should stop, and you should not get an eruption if whoever has it does goes through one of the dark circles.
Yeah, I had the thing over my head. As soon as the dark circle was where I could run through it, I ran through it and got that off. But then, I guess the ticking damage and whatever died.
Well, it looks like what else happened is that some of the, it might be towards the end too when people started dying, but some of the quasars, every time they reach him, they increase like damage done and stuff like that too. And so that's why they can't reach him. I wasn't paying attention, and so he reached full energy, and the orb was still up. And so there weren't any safe spots. The taking down of the orb is what allows us to have the safe spots, but we have to time it, so I need to watch that.
Okay, so killing the small orbs that are being sucked towards them is priority.
Exactly.
Soaking when you got the thing into the black holes. And then what was the safe spot? What was that one?
There'll be, I don't know if you saw, like over
I
here.
saw the little blue circles on the ground.
Yes, those are them. Those are like when he starts doing his massive bang thing, every person needs to be standing in one by the time he actually explodes it. So, and then he explodes
I was
it.
dead before that went off, so I didn't have a chance for that one.
Yep. Okay, I'm sorry. I need to eat.
We need to try to do the closest one of them orbs to him first before you start doing the ones that are coming from across the room.
Yeah, and technically we should have melee concentrate on the ones close. I mean, obviously, if there's a bunch that are close, melee's not going to be able to get them all. So watch those. But as Toom said, those are the priority. But melee shouldn't really have to be like running out to get them. They're going to still move close to the boss, and eventually they'll get into where we can just like grab them. It's also been a while since we've done this boss, so it's hard to get back into the rhythm.
do not know what I'm doing wrong here.
There's no black holes for me to run into.
Okay, jump off.
Now, all the orbs were gone. I get dark eclipse. There's no black holes to jump into.
I mean, I don't have any idea what's going on then, because it looks like, except for one dark eruption, which I'm guessing was yours, because there was no circles. I don't see any. Oh wait, is that the, no, is that the dark collapse? So a lot of people died at once. Was it all from? What was it from? If you guys could look and give me an idea there.
I don't know, but we're taking so much damage.
Yes.
It's
I
crazy.
mean, I was taking a lot of ticking damage to begin with, but dark eclipse was the thing that tipped me over. There was no black hole to
Quasar
jump into.
radiation 10,847.
I think a couple of quasars did get to him.
Okay.
Yeah, most of my damage was from dark quasars.
Okay.
Dark eruption is when someone doesn't get their dark eclipse taken off by going in a quasar puddle.
Correct.
So I went.
Okay,
in
so
the
this is
quasar-
what's happening. Sorry, go ahead.
I went in the puddle, and then I had that everything got like that white circle around me, and I like moved away from other people, and then I turned into a seed because I took too much damage, and then
Yeah. So what's
I got
happening?
healed,
Because
and then I went into a circle again because I had it on me again, and then as I was walking to the circle, I just died.
okay. So what's happening? It looks like is we're getting quasars. There should be 6 quasars coming towards him at a time, because when the quasars hit him, this is probably where the damage is coming from, because it increases his damage done by 30%, and does over 9k damage to all players every 3 seconds for 21 seconds. So it stacks. So let's make sure that we get all the quasars this time, and then if it's if we're still getting that kind of damage, then I'm guessing it's stupidly glitched. So
And one thing, the quasars actually spawn at these 6 points of the hexagon around him in the middle, and they'll all go towards him. But so there will be 2 that spawn way in the back, 2 that are kind of in the middle, and 2 that are fairly close. So depending on whether you're ranged or melee, there should be something somewhat close to you.
exactly.
are no black holes.
Exactly.
But we don't have it because... Wipe it out. Draw what percent... Go ahead.
Dropped his little circles after we all died. What the heck?
Yeah, because the orb was still up. The orb that's on this little platform over here was still up. Draw, what percentage did were we killing the orb at? Do you remember?
I don't really remember a percentage. It was more or less after a mechanic went off.
Okay.
I think it was with limit testing, I think we were doing like 85 or 90, depending on how our DPS was.
Okay. Yeah, because I was I was watching. Whoops. I was watching his energy, and it was like at 80, and then the next thing I know, it was 100. And so it's like, okay, then that's at the point that happened to me. That happened to us the last time, the last pull too. And so it's like, well, I'll just cart calling it then, and we'll see if they match up pretty close. They don't have to be exact, but the orb will fill back up, and it won't give us the circles if it's too early, or obviously too late. Okay, I think what we need to do too about the, we do need to get all of the quasars down, but it seems like we're going to need to save one for when the last two people get, I don't know how we're going to time this, because it seems like one or two people don't have one, and I'm sure that they're looking right away for it. So that they don't have a circle available.
If memory serves, we need to wait on the ones for a range till they get closer to the boss. That way their time is a different zone than what the short ones are.
Also, the first two people that get Dark Eclipse need to be sitting up by the boss, waiting for the quasars to blow up so they can immediately get in that dark, or that void. So that they're not then taking further Dark Eclipses from people behind them that are going to need them.
Yeah. What Toon is saying, just to clarify, the ones, see that there's one that's going to come out from this guy, from where I'm jumping up and down, and this other guy over here. So wait until those quasars are all the way like to here, out by these points of these things.
Before we kill them?
Before you kill them.
Okay.
That way, like as Toon said, they do have a time limit that they're up, and so if they're way out there, if we're killing them too soon, then they're not available for people. And you don't have to wait, I would say, in between these 2 points. Like, once they pass this line, you can kill them. You don't have to wait all the way till they're at the point there.
Okay, so kill the quasars, but not too soon.
Exactly.
And what was the thing? I think it was Goya said something about the first two people that get it have to come over here by Ram.
No. What he's saying is the first two people, and it was Drow, that get the that need to stand in it, because you're gonna get the thing that says stand in a circle. The first two people are gonna get it before the quasars show up. So just be ready and sort of close to where the quasars are, and they'll come out like here, and the melee is hopping right on them. So you can like move close to where there is a quasar going to show up, or you could, over to this one if you're on this side, because these all show up at the same time. So just be close to a quasar spawn point and kill it right away, and then step in. That way you're not too far away and have to run to it. That's all he was saying. Just be ready to hop.
This is my first time ever making it this far, so I'm kind of like.
Yeah, I think there's a couple people that are that way.
It's not a big deal. It's been so long since I've done this, I completely forgot how to do it.
It's ready?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Quasars? That's the close one. Quasars, make sure that close one gets stunned. There we go. Sorry. Got range 500.
There's no blood. Oh, there's one.
Okay, kill the orb over there, the unstable matter.
Something special.
Good timing. Okay.
You gotta find some shelter.
It's supposed to just knock you out of it.
No.
There's a little bit of wind that kind of pushes you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Exactly. Sorry, I forgot about that. When you're in
No, I
it.
think somebody jumped in with Event Horizon and it knocked a few of us out.
Okay, just jump off.
Because I was in one and somebody jumped over and I went flying.
Yeah, I went flying also.
So Event Horizon is the ping bopper.
It's like the white circle around you.
Yep,
Oh,
the thing that's
right.
gonna knock people off.
Yes. The thing that knocks you out. I forgot that people would have that then. I'm going to, when we get back, the first, the appearance of the safe circles will always be in the same area, and there'll be some to the right and some to the left. And I think that most people went to the right, so I'm gonna, so what I would like suggest is that melee and tanks should take the ones that are closest to them. Nobody should take those, so that the tanks can get aggro back right away. Let's have.
I've been going to the left.
Okay, melee should go to the left also, I think. And alley. Most of the range could probably go to the right. So
It's
we'll
okay
see.
if you're running to find a puddle to just kill a quasar and take that puddle.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Like, I'm not going to damage anybody if I don't hurry up and get in the puddle right away.
No.
Like how much time do I have before I die?
I would say between 5 and 10 seconds. Amala, 15?
The Dungeon Journal says 18 seconds.
Wow, no kidding.
Okay. I just see it on me and I panic thinking I'm gonna explode, so I just run and frantically look for a circle.
Yeah, there's usually there are in between where the boss is standing now and these little medallions. There's usually at least 2 up, unless it's the very end, and there might only be 1 up.
I had to run to the far other side of the guy from where we are before I found one. But then Bill pointed out that I ran past him, and I didn't know that I could kill them. But I knew killing them made the puddle. I just didn't know if I was going to die before I could kill one. So.
Okay, yeah, no. you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I didn't get a ready thing. I don't know what that's.
Okay. All right, if you're ready, then we can go.
Five, four, three, two, one.
There's a Quasar in mailing, baby. They kill the unstable matter.
Something special. You gotta find some shelter.
Okay, there are lots of circles to the left. If we need to have more people come to that side, we will. There. Right after this, start dragging him to either the green or the orange. It doesn't matter. Okay, that Quasar reach.
Range 5.
Quasar? With the one that's really close? Thank you. There are 3 Quasars. Barrier.
What does Shatter Sphere?
That's just when do you see what he's doing? He's like shooting at that sphere. Okay, drag him over to the orange real quick. Be prepared to do these Quasars. Good.
Yeah, I take a lot of damage by the time I kill a Quasar.
There's like 4 of them out right now. So
Well, I know, but
can you see them all? Okay.
Yeah, I already did, but I almost died doing it.
Taunton, please.
Carol, please. We're not going to do it. We're just doing it for practice because that's the end. I mean, this is going to be a hard enrage.
Barrier.
I think he can just hear. Quasars. Sorry, whoever I knocked.
That's all right.
Okay, so see, we're 23% away, and that is nobody's fault. It's just learning to fight, because we only have 3 chances to get those safe circles before we have to have him down. Now, May, you were saying that was you that was saying that you were having trouble. You were almost dying before you got to. I think we're going to call it here, guys, unless you really want to do one more pull, because we're going to come back here on Thursday.
Are we supposed to do another boss for Drow?
No, we'll do that on Thursday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he needs that. Remember that ad that you have to kill after he has so many stacks from being close to the other guys? On the
one
way
that opens up the chest.
Yeah, that's the one.
We'd have to clear a bunch of trash. We can just do that Thursday. Thank you, though.
Yeah, exactly.
Our flasks are almost gone.
Yeah, exactly. So we're just gonna call it. It's raid time's done anyway. So anyway, sorry. So May, are you there? Okay, that's fine. You know what I would suggest is that stand closer to the boss, because if most of the puddles are going to be near the boss, and so you don't have to like take out one by yourself that's far away. You can just step into one that's already ready. You can stand. You don't have to stand like in melee range. You can just stand like just outside where the closest quasars form, because I think that's where most of them are dying, because there was kind of a line of them across, so that might help you to be able to get to them faster.
I know, I was putting down Rain of Fire and Cataclysm right when they popped up near the boss, so that it would AoE all those right there.
Yeah, and that's good, because that's where it's kind of like if the ranged and healers are closer, then they're accessible to both melee and ranged. So, but we can look at it and work on it some more on Thursday too.
And they wouldn't reach the boss.
Exactly. So yeah, Thursday we will go do the thing for Drowa and whoever else wants the thingy. I don't remember what it's called, but it's something that you need for a mount. That's only available out of that chest. That's in this raid. So
it has a small chance, like 5% chance to drop from the Olia cache from the Giro.
Oh, right.
But I still have not gotten one.
Okay. Yeah, and so it's just trash. We'll just go do that, and then we'll come and